Hello, how you doing? Stuff just got real, y'all. Some woman got $23,000 in food stamps. Can you believe our government would do something like that? Can you believe it? $23,000. Now, if the government gave me $23,000, I'm telling you, I know what to do with it. I buy at least 2 acres of land with an abandoned shack in Mississippi, Georgia, or Alabama, as well as the Midwestern states. I could also buy some land in Texas and pay cash for it. I could buy 1 or 2 acres of land in Appalachia, Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia, and Virginia and pay cash for it with or without a shack on it. I'm telling you, I could do that. If the government gave homeless people, people who are living out of their van or car, $23,000, they could find housing. If the government, gave people a Skid Row $23,000 each, I am sure they could find housing. Now, what kind of government would do something that stupid? All this woman got to do is lay down, spread her legs, and pop out a baby, and the government give her $23,000. That makes no sense. And plus, she gets a check, plus, she gets housing, plus, she gets medical. Okay, that doesn't make any sense for the government to give an individual $23,000 just for existing and having baby after baby with no daddy. And she ain't thinking about working. Some people have been on welfare for 20, 30, 40 years. And they're not thinking about going to vocational school and getting any skills. They're not thinking about going to technical school. Look, the College of Architecture is what, 5-year program? To be a doctor, it's an 8-year program. Bachelor's degree in med school. Ditto for a lawyer. That's not including all the other postgraduate schools they can go to. That's not including that. So you cannot tell me that welfare enables people to be lazy and trifling and promiscuous. The government's paying them to be lazy, trifling, and promiscuous. Because they don't go to school, they don't go to vocational school, nothing. They just get a $23,000 check from the government. Give me a $23,000 check. I can get all the repairs done. I wouldn't have any issues. I can pay off everything, get all the repairs done. What kind of government does something that stupid? Give somebody a check for just sitting on their butt, spreading their legs and having a baby. They get medical. The government pays for all those babies too. That's not including what the government's giving the illegals, $15,000, $25,000 and up. That's what the government gave all those Venezuelans. The government's paying people to sit on their butt and do nothing. I don't know why this government is so stupid. I just don't. But that is just so outrageous. To give any individual, hey, look, if you give that money to the senior citizens, you wouldn't have a hunger problem. Some of these senior citizens getting $12, $16 a month. I mean, you can only buy a limited amount of food at Dollar Tree with that. You can buy, for $16 a month, I say you can buy 10 items. If the government give you $16 a month in food stamps, you can probably buy 10 items at Dollar Tree because everything's $1.25 and up. I mean, what government does something that's stupid? So you can't tell me the government doesn't pay people to be lazy, trifling, and unambitious. All these women got to do is lay down, spread their legs, and get a baby, and the government pay for it. How stupid is that? Bye.